What it is, you're now tuned in to Regal Talk Only with your boy VVS Jules. Listen, I'm about to review this Kevin Samuels and Nicki Minaj interview. Man, it was pretty dope yesterday. I think it's about 16, 18 minutes, somewhere around there. I don't know. I'm about to review it. I ain't really got nothing else to do. It's raining outside here in Atlanta. And, hey, let's get interesting. I told y'all we're going to talk about it all here. All of it. Whatever you got a suggestion or anything like that you want me to talk about, man, leave it in the comments below. And remember, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button, man. And make sure you hit that notification bell right along with it so you can be notified when I drop new content, okay? Don't just be around here looking and stuff. Participate, all right? Let's get to it. Yeah. I really think I was chose to do this. When I woke up, I just had this in my mind. So I said, let me put it down. Listen.
Hey, they talk but they don't listen. They watch but they don't see.
Y'all ready to do this? Let's get to this review. I heard it was dope though. Let's see.
I heard it was blood clots and shit. I'm old. I remember 911 over there or something. My bad.
Let me tell you. You see, let me tell you why I love the universe, and I am a firm believer of the universe.
Okay, Nicki. As soon as we open, you confirm the universe. I appreciate you for that because I vouch for the universe 24/7. And I need more celebrities, people with that much clout, to do the same, man. They be making it hard on astrologers. Let's get it.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted to get on and talk to you for a very long time.
Is that right?
Right.
That's very right.
What we got?
So I want to know what you got. Let's have this real talk.
I thought she was about to say what you got up your sleeve. Nicki crazy. This about to be too fun.
Let's have this real talk. Because I know a lot of times when people speak to you, it's like they trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you call somebody trying to be funny, yes, I feel if you call somebody trying to be funny, then don't be mad at what you get. If you call somebody that and you're really trying to sincerely ask questions or get information or chat, then that's different.
Right.
So I want to talk to you.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Well, what do you rate me?
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah.
Do you think the men rape women?
No, I thought, because isn't that what you do?
Aha.
That's.
Yeah, I got the
What have you
man
seen in my
misconstrued.
content? Have you seen like the clips?
Yeah. I think I always see people calling you and then you tell them you ain't no such and such. You lying to yourself. You ain't.
So she been getting the sidebar videos too. The gossip videos. The hearsay. Let's see how she react to it.
What I typically don't do is I don't typically rate people. I ask them if they rate themselves. I usually ask these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. All right, how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Bender Don said, my dress size? That's a good question. I guess a 4?
For the first time in a long time, she done felt herself in the bag with all these other girls. That's funny. But I heard women say that dress sizes are tricky though.
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rate yourself?
She gonna say a 7.
Fresh face out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
7.
What I told you.
7.
And you can't use 7.
That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
Right.
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no, it ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see.
Man, I'd probably give Nicki like, right now, Nicki, maybe a 8 to the most. But it's bought and paid for. So if we talking about bought and paid for, man, we gotta knock that back down to about a 4.5, 5, buddy. We really talking. I mean, what's the bar? That's what I want to know. What's the bar? And I think that's different for all men as it is for women.
I'll give you a 9. I will give you a 9 because you have the
9. Boy, almost froze up. Kevin just gave this girl a 9. I need your explanation for this big guy. I'm pretty sure you got one. You always do.
And you get additional points for eyes,
Oh.
full lips. See, I'm an actual image consultant. And I'm sure you deal with a lot of people who take your pictures and such and so forth. You have a symmetrical face. And so it's much more based upon facial symmetry, not based on European beauty standards or anything like that. It's much more based upon what European beauty standards or anything like that. It's much more based upon what babies, animals, human beings have evolved to find attractive.
Wow.
You get additional points because we have evolved to find more slanted eyes, somewhat attractive, especially when they're not on Asian.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true. Black women with them slanted eyes. Yeah. But that phenotype came from black women anyway. All phenotypes from all races come from black people. I hope that's known. If it's not, now you know it. Yeah. These people come from us. They got our phenotypes, not the other way around. So she don't have chink eyes, Chinese eyes. Chinese got her eyes. Let's get it right.
Wow.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
That's not what gets translated. Most of the time, people take my clips and cut down to something that's going to make a viral moment. It's going to start a conversation.
Right.
Take the good with the bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have you seen anything else?
I saw one time when you checked this lady for, I guess it was a white lady or a Hispanic lady, and you was like, oh, you're not going on this show and talk down on black women. That's what the fuck you're not going to do.
Right. That was a dope show. I think a lot of women need to go back and watch that show that think Kevin hate black women because he stuck up for black women when another woman on the outside of the race tried to come in and do what he was doing, piggyback off of his energy and tried to, lash on women too. And he wasn't having that shit. I think that was another viral one he had, another viral video.
And so again, that was a clip I didn't.
And it's dope that she brought that up. It's dope that she brought that up. Yeah. She got a lot of people that's going to watch this and they need to hear her say that she's seen that so they can go look for it and see it themselves. Because he don't hate black women, man. He just telling the truth, man. And unfortunately, people don't like the truth to be told when they got a lot of holes in their story.
The context, really, but.
I get a rap of hating black women. And it's far from that. I mean, there are over 50 black women who report that they've gotten married as a result of watching my content in the last year.
Really?
It's on my Instagram. I actually had a young sister just posted saying, hey, as a result of you, I snatched the ring. I just actually posted a brother who was about to move to the Dominican Republic, and he found his wife in my Facebook group. Like 12 couples have gotten married in there. But that stuff doesn't get publicized. Right. But when I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about men and women, but because I'm black, I'm talking about us. And from time to time, I would bring stuff in, and then a lot of times sisters would say, well, men, when they get to a certain level, they only want white women, this or that. So I let women from other races come in. I'm like, okay, well, can you learn anything from them? What would you teach them? And the one woman came in and she thought she was going to do what I did to black women. I'm like, hold on, wait. Now we can talk this way. Karen, you sit your ass down over there because I don't play.
Right.
I wouldn't let
Hell no.
Despite popular opinion, I love my mother. I love my daughter.
All y'all outside of the race, I need y'all to understand. We fuck with y'all. But right now, where we having black conversations, I ain't gonna say black and white conversations. I was about to say that. But since we having these black conversations, man, look, do us a favor. We love y'all. But we are more than intelligent enough these days to have this conversation by ourselves. Like if you look at the timeline from slavery to the Jim Crow, through all the other shit that they did, the crime bill, all this other stuff, man, we ain't had much time to ourselves. Probably 20 years, maybe 30 years, maybe my lifetime, 40 years, all right? But not even. I was born in a crack era. Damn. When have black folk ever got a chance to speak to ourselves, amongst ourselves? Somebody answer that question in the comments below.
But we do have to have a family conversation. And what's starting to happen more is actually we're starting to have more conversations about this. It ain't comfortable.
No.
But we're starting to see progress.
Right.
Well, let me ask you this just outright then. Why do successful black men date outside of their race?
I can answer that.
I would say this. When I look at
what he gonna say, but let me give him my 2 cents. When men get money, 9 times out of 10, they trying to create a peaceful situation for themselves. Boom. It just so happened that women in general, they like to make up things to need all the time. So the woman that got the lesser needs is gonna get the man with the money. That's just how that go. It tends to be the white woman these days because she grew up with it. She grew up without these financial issues, so she don't have all those baggages that are developed within poverty upon black women, which is having an issue with protection and stability. It's a systematic thing. It's more than one person doing this shit. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of it coming down to marketing and advertisement. Trust me. People trying to sell products to black women and making black women morph themselves in all kind of ways for beauty. You know what I'm saying? For attention, for affection, for protection, for security. At the end of the day, it's all a paper trail. Let's get back to it.
Guys that I consider to be in the industry, music, entertainment, athletics, and then guys on the business side. Business side, because I come from that side. But athletics,
let's bring it back.
Men, I split them up. Guys that I consider to be in the industry, music, entertainment, athletics, and then guys on the business side. Business side, because I come from that side. But more often than not, black men want to be with black women. We do marry. 85% of black men are married to black women.
Oh.
Black men don't have no problem with black women.
When I have my guys come to me, even after they got themselves together, like Dennis Furling, the guy who just moved, he found his black wife.
Not like that. Black men love black women. Again, we living in our stereotypes amongst each other. And it needs to stop. That's why this conversation must be had. Women are living within their intuition, their imagination, their fantasies, and men are forced to live in our logic. And our logic is this small. It's based on survival. Majority of our lives. Black men, logic is based on the survival. Not investing, not having no peace in life. We don't get no peace in life. Look at it. We don't get no break. We don't get no break. The reason why we don't get no break, my theory, is because while they manipulating the black woman and controlling her and juicing her within of all her energies, you know, the battery that run it all, I personally think they got the boot on us because who is her natural protector? So, yeah, the black man wake up every single day with a boot on his neck, I feel. So he won't wake up and realize that he got to protect his woman. And hey, the minute we do that, the minute this system comes down crashing hard. So, is that a want of the system? I don't think so. Should it be a want of our culture, our society, our race, our people? Yes, it should be. But it's a lot that come with that, and we'll talk about that later.
Black men we want to be with them. The problem is, let's be honest. In my lifetime, we weren't really raised to learn how to get along with one another.
Right.
We can kick it, we can hook up, but can we work together long term? And I mean, you're married now, right? Okay, marriage is a relationship.
Why she answer that like that? Why she answered that like that's an arranged marriage for tax purposes only? Nicki, that's crazy. See, I know the game, man. These millionaires and billionaires, they get married for tax purposes, man. Don't get that twisted. You get a lot of tax deductions for being married and having a business, running your family like a business. A lot of y'all need to know that game now. Stop saying these people just robbing the government, not paying taxes. Nah, there are loopholes in this bullshit, and it's meant to create wealth, but wealth is only created by a low percentage because those same people that's created wealth got a certain wealth of knowledge that's not privy to many. You know, people just walk right past it. You know, they call it conspiracies and shit like that. I told y'all before. J.P. Morgan said it. Says millionaires don't use astrology. Billionaires do. Back to the damn interview.
Skill set. It's different than dating in short term. We really want to talk that kind of stuff. And what successful people who are doing good in their professional life want to fail in their personal life. And in the black community in particular, when we fail in our personal lives, we pay a huge penalty because so few of us get married. It's almost like we like to see people's marriages fall, but we need more of those things in order to build whatever we're going to be because people may not like my method, but I want to see more black men who want black wives get with black women.
Right.
And that's the outcome we're getting. It's pretty good. Sometimes it ain't pretty.
And just to note this, all black men don't want black women. All white men don't want white women. All Asian men don't want Asian women. It's time to get off of that. It's the age of Aquarius, man. We blending it in now. It's all blending in. All the truth coming out. All the lies being told. So we can all mesh together. Y'all better learn y'all something, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. The way we get back together gonna be the weirdest shit ever. That's all I can tell you for right now. We'll get to it later. Trust me. I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Can I say something? Real quick?
What you about
Black
to say,
women, can we stop talking about if these niggas want us or not? Excuse me, Kevin. This is not. I'm talking to black women.
I know what he was about to do right now. She got to take this moment. I know what she about to do. She about to speak to women. He ain't really wanting to go in like that on the platform, but that's Nicki, and she got to speak to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? She got a platform. A lot of you randoms Nah, man, y'all don't be going on his show trying that shit, man. Y'all ain't got no platform. Y'all selves. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. And definitely not that damn yes girl. That social worker, don't do that no more. You need to work on that yes. Damn. That was fucked up. Let's get to it.
Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I newly went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black, can we stop talking about if black men, if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful, and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want? Because what I've been seeing is, I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt and somebody done and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like they somebody or they something. Or so for all you niggas that's doing it on TikTok, wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away. Nobody gives a shit about you. And
I agree with her on that shit. It's been a lot of, man. I see the channels, I see the Instagram, I see the TikTok. A lot of y'all dudes are just lame, bro. Y'all can't be going there, women, man. A lot of y'all fat, slouch, ain't taking care of your hygiene. Bruh, you can't, don't no dog want to be around you. No animals want to be around you. They want to eat you. They look at you like food, probably. You got to take care of yourself, man. So, as a human being, take care of you first. Then try to, interact with the opposite sex. That's just what it is. Don't know, you can't complain about what women doing and how they reacting to you, man, if your shit fucked up. Everybody got, that thing, everybody, you can't put that past nobody. Everybody got wants and needs. Everybody got pet peeves and, shit like that. Like, boy, I don't fuck with women with bad feet. No, it's not a thing I do. I just can't do it. Everybody that know me, know that about me. It is what it is. I don't care how bad you is. 10, you can be 11, you can be a 12. Shh, I'm gonna give you my shoes so you can walk right up out the goddamn door. I agree with Nicki right here, man. Y'all guys, man, y'all gotta stop using Kevin's lane as clout to chase, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? Trust me, the world can see you. We all can see you. We know that it's really you, Just like on the women's side, we see that it's really them. We can see that it's a lot of y'all guys. It's all good, man. Get it together. Get it together. Go back and watch his old content about 4 or 5 years ago, man, when he was talking to men. A lot of that shit was useful. I use a lot of it. That's why I be following him. I don't agree with everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's useful. A lot of it is useful. I'm the type of person that like to have these type of conversations anyway. So I just think he's a figure of my imagination anyway. So it is what it is. It's a lot more of these motherfuckers coming, so y'all get ready for that. Conversations got to be had. He's like a Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? Type of motherfucker that need to be here. In these days and times, in the age of Aquarius. Y'all better get used to this shit. Y'all better get used to it. It's not an emotional time. It's an intelligent emotional time, right? Luckily, y'all can't see the behind the scenes. Let's get back to it.
I want women just to focus on themselves, be successful, and then you go out there and you decide the trajectory of your life. Okay?
Well, here's the thing.
She tripped me out.
There's a lot of hurt on both sides.
Right.
And especially in the black community, we don't really do a lot of counseling, therapy. I recommend therapy often because we got a lot of stuff individually that we want to deal with. And marriage and relationships are not for everybody. And I'm just trying to, ultimately I ask people, what do you want? What do you want and what are you prepared to do to get what you want? And are you willing to pay that cost? It's really the conversation, but it always gets kind of whittled down. But at the end of the day, what we are seeing is, especially if you're under 30, it's harder for guys today under 30 than it was from 50 years ago. The family on our high school or just coming out. So they're involved. And I just had men's week, and I told guys, look, while you're under 30, work on getting yourself together, because like it or not, you're really not in a position like you should be to be able to work with, lead, do anything like that.
Right.
And you see the hate, not the hate, but the hurt on both sides, because a lot of times people will use these talking points to go at and poke women over here, but that's not what's going on right now. This year, we're past the sound. I mean, we still laugh. We still do all that stuff. We're talking about self-awareness and moving the needle. I'm in LA tomorrow talking with a famous sexologist, a womanist feminist, to talk about things that that people on my side may not understand, to further open the conversation up. Because that's what we have to get to. We got to end up, for whoever want to be involved with whoever, we got to end up having a better conversation, because while we're separate, fighting, everybody else just eats off of it. That's really what it looks like. So, but,
okay, Kevin. So since we got to get down to the business, chat.
Go ahead.
Now, do you think a man can have sex 3 times a night for the rest of his life?
Those guys can't.
No,
they can't.
Not for the rest.
Definitely not. Not most guys. As I say before, and I'll say it again, I'm gonna say it forever. You got to have great Pluterian energy to have great sex drive. If you don't have great Pluterian energy, great Mars placements in your birth chart, you're gonna have low sex drive. So check this out with your nearest astrologer. You will do yourself some great justice if you want to know more about your sexual energy. Keep telling y'all, man, astrology is very useful.
Life, huh?
Well, how many times they gonna be able to do it?
Depends how much he's working.
Niggas trying to freak.
Depends how much he's working. That's why I say it's different on.
But wait, no, listen, no, listen, hold on. How many times?
That was one of them don't cut me off moments right there. But that's Nicki. She got a platform. You regular basic chicks can't do that. Nah. I'll be trying that on that man platform.
Should a man expect to have sex? What is, in your opinion, how many times should a woman give their man sex a week?
A week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the as often as he wants it.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You look at, like I said, I look at guys. Most guys I'm talking to are working 10, 12-hour days.
Right.
Bernie Mac said it. I'm gonna come home and give you 50 strokes. You count me and got if you ain't got time. Most dudes trying to walk around like they porn stars. Look here, man. Get good at foreplay, eat some pussy, and get on. Because you don't have all that time. You get old, our back hurt, your hips out.
Oh no.
When you get older, but I think a healthy sex life 2 to 3 times a week is what most people are doing. Right. They got kids.
Yes, no, I understand.
But when you're single, no kids, whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, I don't know about that one.
No, I understand, because yes, things change when you have to be looking at your baby, and a lot of I get it. I totally get it. But let me ask you something. Do men really want, because I was having this discussion 2 days ago, do men really want a woman to be all up under them? Like all, baby, hi, yeah, ooh, or they just say they want that, and when they want that, and when they get it, they be like, because I feel like me being mean is what, yeah.
The late great Patrice O'Neal said it the best. We want you around, but not around. He made a comedy bit where he said, we want you in the house, kind of like around the corner in the vent somewhere.
Right.
We kind of want you to be like a cat. You call a cat's name, hey, okay, you there, cool. We just want to know you in touching distance.
We want to know our job is done and we good. We can get back out. That's all we want to know. We want to know you're secured, safe, fed, all that. If we invest in you, and we just want to make sure you're good. Then we getting back out in the world, put our hands to use. Period. Man don't work, man don't eat. These are old sayings. Let it get through your skull, ladies. Nigga, it ain't, we don't care. We are built to build. That's all. Hell, if you ask, if we ain't doing it, you don't want us. That's just how it go. We do the opposite of what y'all say, and it works.
Because we
And I feel like I'm like a man. I feel like I'm,
You would say that.
you know, a lot of people throughout my life would tell me that I'm like a man. Because I remember people would tell me I shouldn't expect as a woman to have a climax every time I do it, right?
why not?
Hilton. And I said, excuse me, are you out of your fucking mind? Why wouldn't I want to climax every time I have intercourse? Just like you want to climax when you have intercourse. And I was accused of being like a man. Not in my, this is years ago. And I knew that wasn't gonna work, child. Because it's not only about you.
Well,
You think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I have a hard time believing somebody's with Nicki and ain't getting her to climax. That's crazy. And she not blasting them. We can only think of three people. The one she with now, Safari, and Meek Mill. I can't think of nobody else. I don't need to know nobody else. I ain't in her business like that. But I'm saying, she talking about it. She done been through it. I don't think she talking about her teenage years before we knew her rapping. She exposing somebody. I'm pretty sure the bloggers and the website's gonna have a field day with that one. Y'all already know.
so when I go to LA, I'll be talking to sexologists. Shambu Dream, Shambu. There's a lot that men don't understand about sexuality. You ask them what the Kama Sutra is, they don't know what it is.
Right.
They don't know anything about tantric sex. You couldn't even show them the anatomy of a vagina. They comes
the hold back technique. Drop it off. I'm telling you, y'all guys, the hold back technique. Google it right now as I'm saying this. Pause this video and Google it. The hold back technique. I would put the video in the description below. Dr. Eileen Bay. Dr. Eileen Bay. It's about a 10-year-old video out there. Do your research. The hold back technique. I just put you on game. I just changed your whole life, fellas. That's all I'm gonna say. I just changed your whole life.
just weren't taught. So, and if you know what you're doing, yes, you should have as much orgasm. You're multi-orgasmic. You can have more than we can.
That's right.
The point is that I think that was part of the purpose of going down there to have this conversation, because women's sexuality is so misunderstood by men. So a lot of guys make comments about women and not knowing, and they make decisions based on women. And I say ultimately this: if you ain't getting married, what the fuck you care about a woman's body count and who she fucking? If you ain't gonna take ownership of it, and if it's yours, you need to learn what to do.
Right. It should be a sin for a man to ask a woman her body count. As long as she good, you should be good. That shit is terrible. A lot of men be wanting to. They be thinking they want to know that shit. Women get way more opportunities than men. Believe that. And I'm pretty sure if a man was a woman and it was all about the pleasure of things, you would probably do what most women in general do, I think. And that's take the goddamn bait, goddamn. It's pleasure, goddamn. Shit. If you ain't trying to find one, 9 times out of 10 is because you got many. So
because
these women that ain't trying to settle down like that. Be careful of these damn women that want to be all up in the VIP, all in the nigga goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Them type of women is not the type of women you want to be trying to settle down with or do anything as far as spending your money with. because you're gonna be failed. Your wallet gonna be empty, buddy.
Well, if I was man, I would still care about who a woman is fucking.
Right.
Safety. As long as it's clean. I'm talking about. There are guys who worry about things. Here's the thing: there's ownership and there's dating. We do a lot to disqualify one another, and we got enough stuff already disqualifying us.
Oh, right, to put women down.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, or to discount men too. And I'm like, well, in the context of a relationship, it's different than people who are out here just hooking up.
True.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna just be hooking up, you need to be. I would assume you would want to have a good sexual reputation. You want to be a dead layer or what?
Right.
That's not a good look.
Nobody won't know.
No.
People like, I'm so lost.
No, I'm not lost.
No, I'm talking about people in the
I want to put one. I want to put it on a person. I don't give a shit.
Ooh.
Well,
Nicki.
Yeah, I seen the video.
Nicki. Can't be talking like that, girl. The hell? She just turned on every viewer that viewed this right there. God damn it. Shit. Had to take a break right there. Shit. It's good when you be wanting to put it on your mate. Just put it on them, goddamn it. Put it on. Put it all on. That was a nice little moment right there, Nicki.
I heard, what
Got Kevin feeling some way.
were you talking about? The blood? What is a blood? What is
That nigga had to change the subject. Nicki. Shit. That got a little too heated for old Kevin right there.
Blood clot?
I'm serious. What is that?
No, it's just a term that my family, my Jamaican people who I love very much, it's just a curse word that they use. Like with a blood clot, you deal with pussy. You understand? So that.
Hey, all right, I've heard that before. I'm like, I didn't know if it was a curse word or what. All right, cool.
I think they about to end
it. Well, good to be on it with you. You got any other questions? Because I got to get packed.
Is he chomping her? Nah, he ain't chomping her.
Gotta finish talking to my people. I want to tell you that I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Appreciate it.
And I don't want to, and to everybody that's wanting me to diss this gentleman or anything, yeah. I'm not going to do anything because I don't have proper information and I don't do shit to get attention or to get clicks or to do no clown shit. If I hear something and I understand the context and Kevin and I wants to talk, then we'll talk. But I'm not just here to diss nobody. Right. So Kevin,
if I say some shit you don't like, feel free to talk about it.
I will. Okay. Kevin, we're gonna have to have you on Queen Radio in a month or two. Okay,
let's do it.
All right, take care.
I knew that was the objective. And my last 2 cents on this is Nicki is definitely maturing. And it's crazy because I always say this, because I'm an artist myself. We write these songs and, we perform these songs and we create these soundtracks for our fans, and our fans live by these soundtracks. They even categorize their years of life off of these songs. But the artists themselves, we grow up, and that mindset changes. But for most people, most of these fans, just like most people, they live and they keep the same songs. They are inspired by the same songs. They use these songs as the soundtracks to their lives. So you get a situation to where the artist grows, but the fan base don't grow. And it's crazy because this is a situation with Nicki. She is the progenitor of majority of these women in this generation today. And as she's growing up, they're watching her grow up, but they're not watching her, they're not intimately watching her go through these changes as a mother, as a wife, which are the lessons she's not putting in her music. She's not putting that in her music, allowing the women that she guided to do the other shit, She's not guiding them to do the growing up part. I don't know. Maybe she's doing that on her podcast. I don't know. But I do think if she get with this guy, if she get with Kevin, and they create some type of consistent content I do think they can put something together in this age of Aquarius that would be very successful for one, but very it would be very important for our culture right now to be had, the conversations that to be had between the two, and the people that the two of them can bring to the table to have that conversation with them. That'd be crazy. If we're going to change, we got to change from the inside. We're not changing from the outside in. Because for one, we're too intelligent now to let outsiders inside our box to fuck with us any longer. We need time to ourselves. Again, like I said before, you had slavery, you had Jim Crow, you had the crack laws, you had all this other shit they got going on. Black folk have never had a time to themselves to do what we need to do, and that's heal. Have the conversation. That's where it starts. And it's time to have the conversation. So I dig this right here. This is dope. Nicki, whatever made you think to do this, or whoever thought about this, Kevin, if you thought about it first, this is dope. Y'all need to have this conversation more often. Because I would have never thought it would happen. I can't say never thought it would happen, but I didn't see it coming. Damn sure didn't see it coming. But it's good. It's good. It's good that it happened. I'm waiting for more of it. I'm damn sure waiting on more of it. It's gonna be crazy. So without further ado, man, let me get up out here so I can get y'all up out of here. Like I said, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. You hit that notification bell too. Because if you don't hit the notification bell, then you won't get the notification that I just dropped some new content. You feel me? And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? You know when I drop the new content, so you can get right to it before everybody else do. So you can talk about it before everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? So you can be like Soulja Boy and be the first person that did it. That's how that's gonna go. But yeah, it is what it is. Y'all stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. I will be bringing more information to y'all on a consistent basis. Right now, I got my little notepad right here. I'm writing some stuff out right now. So let me get back to it, and y'all get back to it, all right? Holla at y'all later. Yeah. I really think I was chose to do this. When I woke up, I just had this in my mind. So I said, let me put it down. Listen.
Hey, they talk but they don't listen. They watch but they don't see.